Hi everyone. So sleep is a very important pillar of a good health, but sometimes it's very difficult to get sleep. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about a few very important points to be able to induce good sleep. So let's start with point number one, which is you should always try to sleep in a cool bedroom. So I'm not saying about a hip bedroom, but a cool temperature bedroom. The National Sleep Foundation conducted a study and concluded that a room which has a temperature of about 18.5 degrees Celsius, which is 65 degrees Fahrenheit, is the best temperature for a deep sleep. Now when you feel hot, or when the temperature is hot, the sleep is very fidgety. And if the temperature is cooler, like I said, 18.5 degrees Celsius, you have a deep sleep. So try to sleep in a cooler bedroom. Point number two, sleep in a dark room or in blackout curtains. Now when you have a dark room, the body then starts secreting melatonin. Now melatonin is a hormone which induces sleep. Now, if there is no darkness in the room, you wouldn't have enough melatonin to be able to get deep sleep. So make sure that you have a dark room or a very dim light. Number three, very important for our times. We must avoid devices before 60 to 90 minutes of sleep. Now these devices include TV, computers, smartphones. You could definitely put on some light music. Now what happens when you switch on these devices is that your brain is visually active, and these devices emit something called blue light. Now which gives your brain a signal that it's daytime, and hence the melatonin production goes down. So you have two options. Obviously the best thing is to avoid the devices, but on a particular day, if you have to look at the computer or a phone, or if your work demands, then you can look at blue light filter option in your phone. Most of the phones have that. Activate that blue light filter so that your body is not receiving the blue light, and hence while you're working on the gadget, but you're still not getting exposed to those blue lights. The other option which you may want to explore is orange goggles. Now these are the goggles that are available online. Now when you wear these orange goggles, you will be able to stop the blue light. So maybe you may want to just explore this and start wearing this couple of hours before you sleep, so that you're able to get good sleep. Number five is get enough exercise. And typically aerobic exercise. Now when you do good exercise, one is that there will be enough and more oxygen, and you'll be tired by the end of the day, and that will induce good sleep as well. Now different people have different reaction to exercise. Some people react very positively when they work out in the morning and get good sleep in the afternoon or in the night as well. Some people get good sleep when they work out in the evening. Some people don't get sleep if they work out in the evening. So make sure that you try and look at all the options and see what works best for you. Number six, and a very important thing, is limit caffeine 6 hours before the bedtime. So yes, there is a clear connection between caffeine and bedtime. However, it may not work for everyone. So it typically depends on your genes and how your body responds to caffeine. So for example, I could take caffeine and fall asleep. It doesn't really work for me. But there are people, who don't get sleep if they've consumed caffeine. So if you're somebody who's struggling with sleep issue, please avoid caffeine and see how it works. The other thing which I want to talk about is magnesium. Now magnesium is a mineral which one, relaxes all your muscles, and two, induces very good sleep. Yeah, so take whole foods because magnesium is not available in processed food. Number two, you may not be able to get enough magnesium even though you're consuming good food, because the soil is now not as good as it used to be. The soil is deficient in magnesium. You may want to look at magnesium supplement. So magnesium citrate is a good supplement. Take that around the evening time, post dinner, and that would really help you to get good sleep. The other thing, which is for someone who has a very disturbed sleep, is to look at a white noise machine. Now these are the machines for people who are in an area where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of disturbance. So what you could possibly do is that have this machine working for you. This machine would have a calm sound, like a waterfall or maybe a normal fan sound, and it will drain out the other loud noise that may be happening around the area. So you could really look at that if you have a very, very disturbed sleep. Point number 9 is lavender oil. Lavender oil works very well if you have sleep issues. You need to just put it on a cotton pad or a kerchief and sniff it for about 8 to 10 times before you hit the bed. Be very, very careful not to diffuse it if you have cats or dogs at home. They don't respond very well to these essential oils. So if you have cats and dogs, please don't diffuse it. Just take it directly and discard it. The last and one of my favorite is chamomile tea. Now chamomile tea is kind of related to good sleep, inducing good sleep, but more than that, it's related to reducing the anxiety. So when you take a chamomile tea, your anxiety or your stress levels go down, and it induces very good sleep. Yeah, so please try all these points, see what works for you in the comment section. Don't forget to put what has worked for you. Yeah, and if you've liked the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll talk again. Bye bye.